So I'm going to go over into the login area of Power Lead System. And then once we get in the back office, you're going to be greeted with this beautiful page here. Welcome to the Power Lead System. Click here to enter PLS. And you can see right here, we are going to get started with the first step in the back office. If you're brand new, pay close attention. You can follow along, and we can get you marketing as quickly as possible. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go over to the first step is add your domain. This is where you get to actually start creating your domain, because after this, we're going to connect it to the website. So let's see here. I don't know if you guys ever, have any names, any ideas that you have. If you don't worry about it. I'm going to help you out with an idea. Get paid with Ace. Right. Let's see if that's available. So now I'm going to click on this button here on the right, and that's just going to let me know if the domain name is available. So as you can see, is it available? Yes, it is. So now if you want this domain name, you're going to click on here, 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 and here. And then click on this green button that says charge my credit card now. Now, the thing about this button here, once you click on it, it's going to charge the card that's on file that you purchased Power Lead System with. Okay. So I already have a domain name, so I don't need this. So this is just, get you guys going, get you started. Now I'm going to click on the getting started area again. And now we are going to move to the next part of the training. Now, when it comes to actually having a domain name, there's a purpose why we need it. We need to connect it to a page, okay? A website. Now that we got the domain name, I'm going to click to the next step here, click the easy button. And it's going to take you to this page, this area right here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to scroll down to the third funnel, which is called Fire Your Boss Funnel. And we're using this funnel because this funnel is actually kicking some serious butt right now. And we're going to click on this green button, show me the link to use. And as you can see, I have it there already. So we're going to do it again. As you can see, there's a box here that's going to be empty. And I'm going to choose my domain that I have, globalprofitformula.com. And on the left here, I'm going to choose, type it up, Fire Your Boss. Now, keep in mind that the domain name that you chose will be here on the right. All right. There's a lot of domain here. You won't see all this. You'll probably just see your own domain you just purchased right there. Okay. So let's say if it, get started with, John Smith, for example, you're going to see it here on the left, right? So, and then here is the wording. That's your subdomain. All right. So I am going to actually click on create. And as you can see, it appeared here right at the bottom, fireyyourboss.globalprofitformula.com. So now I'm going to click on this. You can look at the website. This is what we call a funnel. And this is where people can put their information, the name and email. So when you start driving traffic, you're going to see people put their name and email, and then a follow-up process will begin in the back office of Power Lead System. Now, I just say traffic. So how do we get traffic? How do we get eyeballs on this page? Because that's the name of the game. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to Power Lead System back office here. And I'm going to go over to the training area. I'm going to just highlight the mouse, and I'm going to bring that mouse over to the training area. Okay. All right. Now, I am going to go here, and I'm going to go to where it says marketing. Now, keep in mind, guys, if you come here and you don't see this area, it's because you have to set up for a free account. That free account is just, 100% free. You just got to get inside here by having a username and password. I recommend choosing the same as you did for Power Lead System. That way it's congruent and it's simple for you for less stuff to remember. So now I'm going to click on the marketing tab, and I'm going to scroll all the way down to where it says solo premium ad vendors. I'm going to show you where I go and what I do. And you see right here it says Udemy. I'm going to click on this link right here. Okay. And once I click on that link, if you don't have an account with them, don't worry about it. You can sign up for free. And I'm going to log in since I already have an account. And now this is my back office. Now, what I want you to see is the tabs up here. You have find seller, solo deals, affiliates, forum, and help. What you're gonna be focusing on is find sellers. So as you can see here, there are several sellers here that you can choose from when driving traffic, okay? Now, I like to see what they got here. There's different vendors that you can choose from. But before I make a decision, I like to look at the filter area right here. And I'm gonna click on where it says got sales. And I'm gonna choose 40% like I just already did. Now, when you do that, it's gonna change the list of members. Now, I'm gonna choose the first one that I see here, Philip Coble. And when I click on that, you can see that there'll be information below. Now, there's a Powerly System member right there, but that's not the reason why I choose traffic. I choose traffic to see if people are making sales with the vendors, okay? So I'm gonna scroll down, look at the information. I'm gonna look at this area here, right? And we're gonna come back to this area in just a moment. And we're gonna keep scrolling down. And now I wanna stop right here. So where is my traffic coming from? That's important to me, okay? I want English-speaking people to be on my list. I don't want people who don't know how to speak English. It's gonna be a lot harder for you to make a sale, right? So let's look at this traffic area here. We got Canada, United States, we have Europe, United Kingdom. We also have Australia and New Zealand. Beautiful. That means I'm getting tier 1 traffic, all English-speaking traffic. See, there's the list right there. Just by hovering over 100%, you can see you're getting good quality leads from this vendor. The next thing I'm going to do is scroll down here and look at the testimonials. Good solo, got 25% opt-in rate, a little low, but I got 3 sales. Hey, right? You get a low opt-in rate making sales, you're doing something right. So this guy got some sales. Let's see here. My go-to person. Okay, this person likes his traffic. 5 signups, nice. Okay, cool. Bling, bling, bling. That means more sales. So let's scroll down to the bottom here. I want to look at some more updated information because that could be maybe last year for all we know, right? So let's look at more information here, more, up to date. So you can see right here, February 2nd, few clicks, 63 quality signups. Oh, hey, look at that. That's February. So that's good enough for me. So I'm going to go back up here and I am going to go to that box where we're going to revisit it. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually go back to the back office. And I am going to just highlight this area right here. And I am going to copy that link. Okay. And I'm going to go back to the Udemy back office here. And right in this area that we talked about, I'm going to paste in that link. Okay. Boom. Now your link is here. It's already all set. However, I like to start off with 200 clicks, not 3, since I'm, testing this guy out for the first time, right? And then I'm going to click on checkout. And then once I click on checkout, I'm going to choose what method to pay. Either I'm going to pay with PayPal or I'm going to pay with debit card. Now, I recently did some traffic runs with Philip Coble. As you can see, I have messages here that we were talking. We got another vendor here, and these are all vendors that I run traffic with on a weekly basis, so you know, okay? So follow what successful people do. If you don't follow what successful people do, you're more likely to fail, okay? One thing I want you to understand is don't try to figure this out on your own. This is why we created the Fast Start, for you to follow along, because this has already been proven, all right? So now I'm going to go back here to the back office of Powerly System. And now we're going to hand it over to the actual slides here. And before we do, I want you guys to answer some questions. So let me know in the chat, do you have any questions about what I talked about just now? Do you have any questions about any methods, any steps that I just provided for you? Are you overwhelmed? Are you confused? The great thing about Powerly System is it's designed for someone who's brand new, can literally follow these simple steps and literally start driving traffic and start making sales. So let me know in the chat, guys, if you have any questions. If not, we can move further. Okay. All right. Let me know in the chat, guys, if you have any questions. If you don't, I'm going to continue on with the rest of the training.
Joseph says, I'm an all-in member. Just wanted to tune into your training. Gotta go, guys, but just came in. And PLS is awesome.
Great. Awesome.
Thank you.
So, guys, let me know if you can see my screen. I am going to be sharing my screen right now. Hold on. There we go. Beautiful. Okay, cool. So now we are on the share screen. Okay, good. So now what I want to talk about is the 5 essential mindset principles for success. Now, I came up with this list because this is through our experience. So I don't want you to look at this as theory. I want you to look at this through our experience, me and Ace, and what we, had to do and what we had to adopt in our mindset to become successful. Okay. The first thing is I want you to stop thinking right now on selling. All right. I want you to start thinking about building a relationship. That's the first principle. Online, the most important thing you can start doing is adopting how to build relationships online. This is how you make sales. All right. This is something that we had to learn because we came in from a different mindset of, oh, I got to get online. I got to make sales. I have to, have success. And that's not the reality. The reality is we have to adopt a learning to build relationships online. And that is what's kept us successful and free from the system, right? Number 2, focus on learning and improvement. It's not enough to learn what you're learning, but also improve on what you're learning. Like an example, I just shared some examples with you on what you need to do to start generating leads and take action. Now, you're going to start getting back there. You're going to start learning some stuff. But as you go along and you're learning this, you're also going to improve because you improve by taking action, right? So, number 3, don't be afraid to take risk. You can't take it with you when you go, right? Like if I'm doing this my last dying breath because I'm passionate about it, because I know that I can't take it with me, right? So when I made that decision to take a risk, when I first got started in 2008, we dominated because we're very focused on taking risks. But more importantly, we weren't afraid about what can happen. Like people get afraid about like, oh, well, what if I fail? What if I succeed? Right? No, that's not the way that we thought. We're like, you know what? We're just doing it. We're going to make it happen. We're going to figure it out, come hell or high water. That was our attitude. So we were never afraid to take risks. Matter of fact, we took our tax income money from our jobs, combined it, and then we started investing in our business immediately. We had no excuses. All right. The next thing, number 4, take action. Be realistic with yourself and understand this is a real business. And it can pay you like a real business if you treat it like a business. And understand it's going to take time if you're brand new. It's normal. Okay. But if you commit yourself, I'll guarantee you this, like my mentor told me, if you never quit, you will figure it out. Number 5, you're just one funnel away from success. That funnel I just showed you in the back office of PLS, the Fire Your Boss, what we just connected to the domain name you just purchased, right? So you're just one funnel away. That's from Russell Brunson. If you don't know who Russell Brunson is, look him up. He owns actually ClickFunnels. All right. Number 6, elevate your why. This is a big one. This was the biggest one for us because the reason why we're able to live a great lifestyle now, when we get to, cycle at the beach with the sunset and have a balcony, look at the ocean anytime we want, you know what I mean? It's because we connected our emotion to our why. This is something that when we first started in this industry, we said, our goal is to leave the mainland of the United States, move to Puerto Rico, have oceanfront view condo, okay, and live a different lifestyle. And now that's exactly what we do. Now, how did that happen? It happened because we connected our emotional state to the reason why we got started with Power Release System in the first place. All right. And that one, if you remember any of these, remember that number 6 will be the most important thing you ever remembered. All right. Like I said, these are the things that we had to adopt in order to have success.